Our adventures in Estonia start here in Tallinn. We're staying here at the Radisson Sky Blue, which has probably one of the most beautiful views you could ever imagine from the 22nd floor. Um, there's so many things that Estonia offers for tourists and for the people that live here. Um, it's just gorgeous. It's got a gorgeous view. It's got a gorgeous feeling to it. Um, it's great. So check it out. Come along with me while I enjoy Tallinn. Um, when you're in Estonia, you can get a pedicab, and they'll be there waiting for you. There's pedicabs pretty much everywhere you go. Um, you gotta be careful though, because what they'll do is they'll do the bait and switch. So they'll give you a price of like 10 euros, and then once you get to the end of your trip, they'll tell you it's like 40 euros. So you got to be careful of that. You know, be firm with them. You don't have to be rude, but just be firm with them. You know, if you agree for a 10 euro ride, make sure that you only pay 10 euros, because that's how you know, keep things fair for everybody. So check it out. Oh, there's the gate, this old town gates right behind me, like a couple little jetpack rocket. So I'm here in the old town square in Tallinn, and on Wednesdays there's a really great market here. This whole area right here behind me is just completely full of vendors. And then you know, there's all sorts of stuff that you can get. There's souvenirs and tapestries, and there's really just anything you can imagine. There's everything but fresh fruit. So when you're here, come to the old town square, and you'll know it, because right over my shoulder right there is St. Thomas, or Thomas, and what he does is watch over the city of Tallinn. And you'll know where you're at whenever you're in the old town square. It's really big, there's lots of room, so come check it out. There's tons of different choices to eat when you're in the square. So I'm here at the Town Wall Tower Walk, and it's actually pretty awesome. It's hard to capture the beauty of it with a camera. I feel like I could take video and camera pictures all day long and still not really capture the beauty of it. The town wall is about 40 feet tall, and you can walk along it. And all around it are these bronze statues of druids or monks. And the creepy thing is, when you get up close to them and look inside the hood, there's nobody in there, which is kind of like, it's a little creepy. It's a beautiful piece of artwork though, and it's just majestic up here. I mean, it really is hard to capture the beauty of it. There's so many great places all over Estonia just like this. So when you're here, check out this part too. Here behind me is the Alexander Nevsky Russian Orthodox Church here in Tallinn. It's very beautiful. For some reason, I've always had this stark affinity for Russian Orthodox churches. I really don't know why. Maybe it's because, like, the cathedral tops or something. Who knows? It's a Freudian thing. While you're here, be sure to walk on up here. Check it out. I'm gonna go inside. I'm here in the Russian market in Estonia, in Tallinn, and it's beautiful. They have a meat market, a fish market, fresh fruit everywhere. Anything you could want there is to offer here. They have for offer. There's a silver shopping center or a silver shopping mart. I mean, just anything you can imagine they have here, and it's really beautiful. So when you're here, come up to the Russian market. It's by the train station, just west of the train station, and it's really nice. I highly recommend it. Upstairs there's a kind of like a flea market, you know, and it's all enclosed, so it doesn't matter if it's raining or snowing or cold. You're gonna be able to come here and enjoy yourself. Come check it out. So I'm here at the KGB Museum at the Viru Hotel, and you know, I went to the Spy Museum in Washington DC, and it was kind of cheesy, like it was a little campy and stuff. So I'm hoping the KGB one is a little less campy and a little more informative. I think there was a lot of speculation at the one in DC. It was kind of like TV-ish instead of like a lot of knowledge base. So here we go.
Over there. They also left, but all these papers on this transformer are not original. They left quite many documents, but these were all taken from this room already in the beginning of 90s. And we have replaced these with paper to give similar impression, but original documents are not here anymore. And the room is in this shape. It was found because we don't know how it looked like exactly when they were still here, because nobody outside of KGB had access here. And if you ask some former KGB men, and they all have same problem. They can't remember anything. They have no memory left. The plan of one small restaurant room with tables, and one of these is marked. And a plate. They placed bread on the plate. Microphone was inside the plate, not bread. On this one we don't have any, but it looked like the same exactly, only bottom was a little bit thicker and microphone was in there. Microphone had own battery inside, but you couldn't change it. So when battery was empty, all plate was changed to new one. And this was given to waiter asking to take to this table, which was marked. But microphone on the table was not enough, of course. Something else needed, and they had antenna receivers. Antenna receivers like this were found in all restaurants and bars ceilings when these were decorated. And system worked like this. That plate was a transmitter sent to signal which antenna received, and through cable it was sent to listening room. Similar system was used in bars, only instead of bread plate, ashtray was taken to the table, which of course had microphone inside. Hotel saunas, they used same system as in rooms. Microphones were in walls and ceiling. And rooms which had surveillance system had also small holes made to walk. Went to room next, pressed this pipe through hole and could take a picture. There were prostitutes working in this hotel cooperating with KGB. Only girls who cooperated had access. And if they managed to take a picture that was also a girl, then these pictures were used to blackmail people. And of course they blackmailed to cooperate. So this was actual meaning of this camera. They wanted certain pictures of certain persons they could use to blackmail them. And all employees were told, if you find some personal belongings of hotel guests, it needs to be taken to the management, and also that they couldn't open any purses or wallets. but some employees still opened it or similar, and they were very unfortunate because couldn't find any money inside, but it exploded. Because it was not a purse at all, but a cola bomb. There is battery, sheet of plastic and cola ampoule inside. And they used that type of cola which you couldn't wash out with water. So it was not possible to hide what happened, and this person was asked right away to visit KGB room and told over there.
Stamping it? What? Approve. Approve.
Tack.
Okay.
Nice.
You too.
Okay.
Okay. I'm good?
Oh, that's cool.
Look here.
You've now been reported.
Andrew, did you get approved?
Everybody's approved here.
Everyone's approved.
Yeah.
All hands on deck.
Everyone is approved, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen,
You weren't here.
no. Nobody was there. Nobody was there.
Leave the phones on the way down.
So we're back here at the Russian market, and I got all of this for like €6. There's like there's almost a kilo of food here for €9, and it's all these beautiful sausages, and I mean, it's really affordable. So learn spasiba, spasiba. I think that's how you say thank you in Russian, because most of them speak Russian and Estonian. So we're gonna try to find a bread shop. I'm pretty sure there's one somewhere here. I don't know where. We'll let you know. So now time for the bad parts of Estonia. It's really unfortunate here. The kids are smoking a lot of synthetic drugs, and if you walk into the wrong subway tunnel, you will come out completely fucked up. I mean, you'll come out high as shit, and not like a good kind of high, but like you'll feel fucking weird as shit. There's also a lot of whores walking around, so there's whores everywhere. And Tallinn is the epitome of hypergamy. And for those of you that don't know, hypergamy is when either gender, male or female, it's when they leave the country and go to the city to try to find like a rich mate. And so that's hypergamy. So there's a lot of hypergamy here in Tallinn. Those are pretty much the only two bad things that I could say about Estonia. Is, like I said, a lot of synthetic drugs the kids are smoking, and oh, dankeschön. And it's just, it's just one of those things. I guess that happens in a lot of big cities, and it's unfortunate that it's really prevalent here in Tallinn. Pretty much anywhere you walk, you will be experiencing some secondhand smoke from some sort of designer drug, some sort of synthetic drug. Be really careful when you're here. Don't talk to strangers. Don't talk to the whores. Just try to stay, if you're a tourist, stay in the touristy part. Other than that, it's great. I just got a Hess burger. Fuck McDonald's here anyway. So I'm gonna go eat. Another important thing to watch out for here in Estonia is all the foreign diplomats and dignitaries. They drive like they are in the Gran Turismo, and they don't give a fuck. They don't care if you're an American, they don't care if you're Estonian, they don't give a fuck. The diplomats, the foreign diplomats here will run you the fuck over if you don't get out of their way. They just don't care. And they act like they own this country.